Hello everybody, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
Now we have Battle Report 213.
213.
Which is Game 3 of Colonial Carnage.
Orcs and Goblins versus the Dread Elves at the Williamsburg Muster. Got some elf action.
Some elves.
Mm-hmm.
So far it's been a decent variety. I've had
brown orcs, large orcs, and now you have some elves.
Yes. Good point. So moving on, there's my list. You can stare at it as long as you'd like. I'm not going to.
Yes.
The Dread Elves have a prince who's the general. He's Yima.
Yeah, he wants to go fast.
On a chariot, heavy armor, shield, lance, repeater, blessed inscriptions on his lance, cloak of midnight for the D3 wounds on the charge, and basalt infusion. So he's an armored up monster, but no ward save. As a cult priest.
Isn't the Cloak of Midnight the 3-up ward save?
From shooting, I think.
Yes, non-magic shooting.
Correct. My shooting's not doing anything. Cult priest of Yima. With he's the BSB. He's got paired weapons. He's sitting on a divine altar.
Okay.
With the Morax reaping and the lightning vambraces.
Okay. Get some token action.
A oracle of Yima with he's an adept of divination with a wandering familiar.
Okay. Just on foot?
On foot. He's hanging out with one of the repeater auxiliary units. 32 Dread Legionnaires of Spearmen.
That's a lot of
Yima,
Dread Legionnaires. Okay.
Full Command Academy banner. 10 Academy banner is the I should know this. The armor piercing.
Yeah, it helps you with other units when you have multiple units.
Correct. 10 repeater auxiliaries, Yima musicians shield. 15 repeater auxiliary, Yima musicians and shield. 11 dread knights, full command in the banner of blood for a second attack from the front rank.
Okay.
5 dark acolytes of Yima with a champion. So they have pair of spells, breath of corruption, and the I think he had the hereditary. Anyway.
Yama's got I always forget which one. It's got the other spells, but okay.
Pair of 5 harpies and a kraken. All right. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, I can take this list. It's a yellow. I probably won't lose too bad or win too much.
You should be able to fight this list.
I think I should be able
Unless he unleashes the kraken.
The kraken being unleashed would be a problem.
How many times did he say that?
Only about 4.
Okay. As long as it was said. It must be said.
It was said. So refuse flank, capture the flags. First mistake.
Okay.
I did not ask and did not remember what the Cult of Yima did for you.
It makes them fast.
Not only. It also does something else for you. It also gives you Strider.
Yeah.
Period.
Yes.
Everything.
Makes fast. Go wherever you want.
I took the Break the Spirit. But on the bright side, the Dread Knights are not Yima. So I got one target. Dread Knight's not Yima, and the big Kraken's not Yima. Not. Neither are the Harpies or whatever those things are.
Yeah, they're flying, so.
Yeah. Anyway. So I do have a few targets for it. There we go. And, oops, let's back up for a moment. So here we had a hill, an impassable terrain right in the center of the board.
Okay.
A ruin down here. A water feature up on the top.
Okay.
Hill up on the top right.
It was like a big metal sheet to me.
And a big metal sheet there. A impassable here in my deployment zone, and a woods back here.
Okay.
And again, refuse flanks and another game of capture the flags. There we go. And there's the whole board without the big sheet metal over there. And we're going to go first, and we just surge forward. I'm kind of wary about this. Chariot with the guy that does D3 wounds.
Yeah.
Slamming into my spider. So I'm kind of hanging back a little bit over here. Everybody else is coming up pretty hard. Moving forward. First round, nothing much happens except go forward. I did get the break the spirit off on the one unit it's really useful on.
Okay.
And we're going to go to his turn. Oh, back up. I guess we went through his turn. His turn did not much happen. He just rearranged his units over here. Okay. Like I said, he shifted down to the left here. I tried to cast a totemic summons on the first turn. So with that in mind, he backed the acolytes up. So if I bring one in out here behind the archers, or the harpies, which it can butcher,
right,
he can deal with it.
Yep.
Anyway,
so I assume he shot at your guys a bit.
Shot my guys a bit.
And cast some magic.
Killed a wound. Killed, like you can see, two boar boys missing here.
Okay.
Actually, only one. My other boar boy ran over here. Okay. I mean, my mage ran over, joined this unit.
Okay.
Stay protected in the center. Okay. Shot a few squigs over here.
Couple gnashers are off there. Okay.
Yeah, not a ton. He did stop stop the chilling howl from coming off, which doesn't want that to happen. Not sure. Well, anyway, so back to my turn. Trolls move up even further. Push right into him. I'm concerned about this unit coming off the hill.
Yeah. It hits pretty hard.
It hits really hard. And I'm worried about him breaking my steadfast. Because all he has to do is kill 6 wounds worth. And I'm not going to be steadfast, and he's going to do more wounds than me. He does have a 2-up armor. I can puke on him.
Yep.
But they're only wounding on 3s. And
yep.
that, after he goes, I'll probably have 6 at best. 6 pukes means I only wound 4. That means I'm going to lose the fight and not be steadfast. That's a problem.
Yep, yep.
This round, I did manage to get the chilling howl off. You can see it placed down there. And that was about it. The spider's hanging back here. I think I'm being a little too cautious with this spider, but he doesn't want the double charge from this guy and the Kraken.
Yeah. Yeah, you can beat the Kraken by itself, but
I don't know about that.
Just because we go first, you got a lot of attacks. He's only resilience 5.
Yeah, he's weapon skill 5 though. I'm sorry, yeah, weapon skill 5. So I think I need 4s to hit him. He's resilient 5 with a 4-up armor, I think.
Yeah.
So he does get an armor save.
He does.
But a 6-up.
Not much, yeah.
But anyway.
16 attacks.
Yeah, I think in this one, whoever charges is probably going to win.
I think he's only I2, if I remember correctly.
What?
The Kraken.
2 what?
Agility.
I think it's higher than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway. Thought it was. Maybe not. Anyway. So anyway, we push up over here. I'm just hanging back over here. I probably should have been shifting more and trying to get him more into the center. But leading the way with the trolls still up here.
Yep.
Seeing how close the trolls get, make his mage very nervous, and she leaves and splits out here behind the hill.
Okay.
You can see his harpies come forward. 1 unit harpies comes forward to block the trolls.
I'm sorry, remind me which spells you have again.
I have Break the Spirit, Chilling Howl. I have Totemic Summons.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what my 4th is. We shall see if it gets cast.
Swarm?
I don't think I took the Insect Swarm.
Okay.
Anyway. So there you have it. So like I said, she gets a little bit nervous, and that's like a 8-inch overrun if we go for it. So he shoots again and just keeps hammering my 1 Nasher unit, but I'm kind of okay with that. It's
I'm sure you are.
120 point unit. He's not pouring fire into like this unit or anything else.
Well, they're not. They don't hit great.
Right.
They're only strength 3 shots.
So the trolls go in to the to the Furies.
Okay.
Wolf Riders come forward.
Gargoyles, aren't they?
Gargoyles. Yeah, they may be. No, gargoyles are in the other one. Beast herds. They're harpies in this army.
The harpies, yes.
Harpies. So we come forward and smash it into the harpies. Wolf Riders come up to chaff. And That's what we got. Chilling Howls off. Nashers come forward a bit over here to try to push the action over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to force him into trying a charge and hoping he fails.
Right.
I did get off after moving the Wolf Riders up for chaff. I did get off the break the spirit on the knights again, which again is a double check for at least the front rank as they're on the hill and open terrain. The Nashers also charged the Harpies that were here.
Okay.
The Trolls overran, got a 5.
Okay.
Just cleared. The Nasher overran and got like a 3.
Okay.
And neither one got very far.
Okay.
So you see that's where they ended up. And so...
But looks like they're out of command now.
Who's this?
The Trolls.
Trolls? Yeah. They are not, because the general has left and
he's
right
over there
in
now.
the
I
corner.
didn't see that. Okay.
He snuck over into this unit.
These are important
when
things
no
you're
one
supposed to explain to us.
I didn't notice it till just now.
Yeah.
I know I didn't leave him out of command, though. Good question. So back to his turn. He's shaking in his boots. That's why this is so blurry. The unit of Harpies that were back here are going to declare a charge at the lone Nasher.
Okay.
And his chariot's going to charge at these Nashers.
Okay.
Now, we did the check before he did it. Before he made this charge, we did the check. He needs a 9 overrun to clear the spider.
Okay.
If he gets an 8 or less, he's going to stick in the spider's arc with an overrun.
Okay.
So, important safety tip. So he comes in and he makes it. He just couldn't balance up there well. So that guy's not dead. He just, all these hills are causing problems, model issues.
He taking any damage going in?
No, he's Yuma.
Ah, yes.
Remember the Strider issue.
He's your general, yes.
Over here, the Harpies do make it in on the Nasher.
Oh, he's using like those little old dragons. That's cool.
I think there are. Oh, are they? Is that what they are? Okay. I didn't notice. And because he didn't want to charge the big unit in with the Break the Spirit on it, he charged the Spear Block in.
Yeah.
The Divine Altar. Next turn.
I'm sure something happened.
He killed my unit of he killed my Wolf Riders. On my following turn, the next unit of Wolf Riders comes up and takes the place. My Spider declared a charge into his chariot because his chariot did not make the overrun he needed.
Okay.
He declared a charge into that. He fled through all my units, so I could not catch him.
So he had a gap, so he didn't have to take the dangerous terrain.
He did not, because the Wolf Riders and everything were here. But remember again, Strider. Everything.
Even running through a unit?
I don't know. This is one of these things I thought about later and was going to look up and never did.
Okay.
So I need to look that up.
I think it applied to running through units, but okay.
I thought it did, but then later, after I started questioning it, I said, maybe that doesn't, because he did run through 2 units.
Okay.
But something I want to look up at some point. The Spider charged him, failed, and then when he failed, he redirected over here into this unit, which was a good ways away.
Right.
So he failed and moved forward. The good news, kind of, from this is by redirecting to here and failing. He put both these units, but he put this guy, the Kraken, in his front.
Right.
Not that it matters much on a stubborn spider.
Yeah, he brought it up when he charged you the previous turn.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to matter a whole lot because it's stubborn anyway.
Okay.
My Trolls went into here into the
and it looks like
crossbows.
His Harpies beat your.
Yeah, they managed to beat him and overran.
And actually overran into the Orcs.
And made the overrun into the Orcs, which ties my general. Because my general, I had it lined up perfect. The general was going to charge into the guys on the hill, because it kept him within 12 of the Trolls.
Right.
And I think he just murders them slowly. And then I think these guys the combined rest of the army.
Because he's got no character in there, does he?
He has no character. I think my guy just goes through them. He's only strength 5 after the first round, so he's only AP 2. But he does have lethal strike, and he's got the Troll Ale Flask.
Right.
So again, I think he slowly just works his way through them, and keeps them pinned the whole game. Was what I was hoping for. But the Harpies, of course,
whiff.
The Harpies, of course, made through. I mean, even if I whiff, I'm down at most by 1.
A banner and
He'll have a banner.
a rank, maybe.
I don't think I'll whiff on the first. I think I'll kill at least one.
Yeah,
So now it's just a banner. So
yeah.
again, I'm not worried about that.
Right.
Maybe I should have been, but I'm not. Not saying I'm right, but anyway, not worried. But anyway, so he failed again. He failed. Redirected here, failed. Trolls went into this crossbow unit. I was terrified that he was going to flee and have the trolls fail their charge out in this direction, and then have next turn only be able to turn to face. But he did stand.
Or run off the table.
What?
Even if they run off the table, it's not good for them. The trolls.
But
then they come back and they appear on that little at the edge. You got to be over there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, he could move 6 on the turn they come back,
Yeah.
so they could probably get back in command. Is what I was anyway. The worst problem would have been if he fails and I stumble forward.
Yeah.
Anyway. So there we have that, and that's how that ended up. And of course, we took several pictures of the same thing. Oops, let's back up. Some things happened. Did they? So anyway, yeah, so that's it. All right. So then it comes to, should have gone ahead. So up here on the top, the trolls smash the
Punch
unit
those
of guys and turn around.
Turn the face.
On the magic phase, I get off the totemic summons.
He's back there.
On the large version. So you
bring him in 10 inches.
He comes in because this unit was in combat on his last turn with the Wolf Riders. He could not duck into it with his Oracle.
Right.
So the troll walks on, uses his breath weapon, and kills his Oracle.
Okay. So
look at that. That's a prize.
That's a game-winning prize.
It is. I'm very happy about that. Court, like I said earlier, the trolls smash that unit, turn to face.
Yep.
I think everything's looking fairly good at the moment. Back to his turn. He's going to double charge my Gargantula. I stand and shoot and do nothing, of course.
Yeah, 4 up.
I've got a hit on a 6 and moved on a 4, and he's got a 4 up. So I mean, it's not likely I do anything. So there he is, smashed into me with both of them. And then he makes a march test over here with his crossbows and just marches them. Knows he can't get out of arc of anything, so just comes forward as chaff.
Yep.
And pushes them into my face.
Says, kill these guys.
Yep. There's your job.
And his general rallied.
Here's your job for the day. General rallies, turns to face. The Dread Knights in utter disdain just ignore the guy behind them. And just back up a bit and reform. Combined might, they kill it. They just put 8 wounds on it and kill it. I think
What did you swing at?
I never swung.
Oh, he was ahead of you. Okay.
Yep. He killed me before I went.
The Kraken went before you?
I think he did. I didn't put any wounds on anything. I'm guessing the Kraken killed me. Kraken does have distracting, but I didn't. Didn't do anything.
Okay.
So he killed me outright. Not good. Turns to face a bit. Of course, killed my Wolf Riders up here like he should have done. No question there. So that's the way it looks ending up his turn. There's the overall picture. So, here it comes a little bit weird. So, the Boar Boys, this unit of Boar Boys charges in the front of his general. Unit of Boar Boys over here have arc. They're going to charge into his flank. This unit charging out leaves a 6.5, 7-inch gap right between these two. So the Boar Boys initially charge the Acolytes who flee.
Okay.
And they redirect, having learned their lesson against Beastmen spears.
Yes.
They redirect over here into this unit.
Elves are slightly better.
But I don't think they are. I think the Beastmen are better than the Elves.
Well, they're a hell of a lot cheaper.
And better.
Yeah.
They're strength 4 because of the stupid banner, and they get rerolls, and rerolling 4s is better than hitting me.
That's true.
Anyway, just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Boar Boys redirect over here into the crossbows. He holds. Trolls try to make a long, they're just going for a long bomb charge at these guys.
Yeah, why not?
Because they're not going to get anywhere anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have been better served to move them 12. They fail. Everybody else makes it in. And there you have it. Magic phase, I get off dangerous to break the spirit on the unit of Dread Knights up on the hill again.
Okay.
And get Born to Fight off on a unit of spears in case he does decide to come in at my boar unit.
Where did they lose a Dread Knight to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in the back, 6 in the front.
Oh, is it 5 and 6?
Yep.
Oh, it looked like 4 and
Hasn't lost any.
5. Okay.
So
It's just the trays. The shiny trays distracting me.
Yeah. Even with Break the Spirit on him, the Dread Knights decide to go into the Trolls.
Mm-hmm.
The Divine Altar and the Spears elect to go into my Boar Boys.
Right.
I'm thinking about this and don't think I can take it. That's a lot of armor-piercing attacks hitting me on 2s.
Yeah.
Or 3s, whatever it is.
I forgot what his character had.
And he's got the character with the great... the BSB has the Morax Reaping, I think.
And you don't have a character in there. You only have your mage in there.
I only have my mage and BSB.
Yeah.
Because the general's backed up to
Right.
here. So I elect to flee. They bounce through this. Feral Orcs back here to the water.
Mm-hmm.
He redirects and goes here into the Trolls with them as well.
Yep.
Ooh, look at that. Game over.
Okay.
So he charges down the hill with the with the Dread Knights, and with the double terrain checks, loses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Oh, wow.
So now the Trolls need to kill 3
Right.
to bring them down below a quarter. And they fail. They killed 2.
Ah, missed it by that much.
Missed it by 1. And picks the Trolls up. He crushes them. The game ended there. This guy stood on his... won this combat by 3. He made his break check, stuck around, and that's how it ended.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Because I challenged him in the front.
Did your Boar Boys rally?
The Boar Boys didn't get a chance to. It was the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't get a chance to.
Oh, the game ended early.
Another game ended on 5.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Meanwhile, over here in the bottom corner, another totemic summons popped up and tried to deal with the acolytes.
Okay.
And didn't accomplish anything.
What did his Kraken do once he killed your spider?
Wandered around.
Oh, okay.
I mean...
I haven't seen it in a photo. So
yeah, it never... I mean, it killed my guy on turn 4, and we only had turn 5 after that.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of wandered back into the center, and anyway, we never got a photo of that. But anyway, that's how it ended. And it's, again, he got half points for everybody in this unit, which is really costly. Making it a 13-7 for the Dread Elves.
Okay.
Not thrilled.
So at the bottom of the range.
It technically was a yellow,
Yeah.
but at the bottom.
Yeah.
The very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
And the rest of your team?
Rest of my team didn't do well.
Oh, okay.
We're plugging along. I think we got a total of 30. We got one round. We got 30 some. Second round we actually got 1. We got like 43. Third round, this round I think we got 36.
Okay.
So we're not doing well. Not good at all. All right. Thanks for listening.
So 3 games down.
3 games down.
First day's over.
I lost a brutal one. I lost a light one, and then lost another light one.
Yes. Okay. So you're set up to pounce into action on Sunday.
I've done my part to keep us down for the first 3 games, because I think I have
time to put away the anchor.
Yeah. What I get in the first 9? I've got a total of 16 points out of 3 games.
There you go.
So I've done my part to hold us back.
You're only off by 14.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
I've only got to make that up on the next 2.
Okay.
If we get a pair of 17s, I'll be right there.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.